I can't help thinking, no matter how many times we perform Mahler, that every time we do one of these great symphonies, it's somehow a special event, because I think it really is. There is something so overwhelmingly great about this corner of the repertoire that Mahler, and Mahler alone, really owns. I mean, there are other composers who wrote huge, expansive works. There are other composers who stretched the limits of what an orchestra can do. There are other composers who wrote very autobiographical music. But there is something about how we, as a society, here and in Europe, made that transition into the 20th century, and also delved into the increasingly personal take that we had on these cataclysmic events of the world which shaped the 20th century, that somehow Mahler became the soundtrack for that in a very personal, almost neurotic way. The idea of jumping into this piece, which is so central to Mahler's development and different from any of the other symphonies that he wrote, is very exciting, and it's a momentous occasion for us, and certainly a highlight of the season. This feeling of an enormous explosion of emotion that takes hold of us and completely destroys any semblance of classical proportion that was established in the first movement, let's say. When you perform music this intensely, and you're in such contact with the audience, which we can do here in Helzberg Hall like in very few other places, there is this feeling of having traversed this journey together and being moved by the power of the music in a way which really only the nonverbal, immediate communication of music can achieve. And that is life-changing.